Google's new AI video generation tool is so powerful that pretty soon it could be the death of Hollywood, as well as these content agencies, social media agencies, or even production companies that make content for any business. See, the way this works is you just put a simple prompt into this tool, kind of like ChatGPT, and it spits out these mind blowing videos, these mind blowing content that it really feels like cheating. In fact, I'm getting this nostalgia back to a couple years ago when ChatGPT first came out, and it was like, oh wow, this is crazy what's possible. And for all those people, all those industries that are like, no, AI is not going to replace me, I'm definitely concerned for them because it seems like almost every week, every month, a new thing is coming out with AI that's showing just how powerful it is. So this here is VEO3. Basically, the way it works is you come in here, or you put a prompt in. I'll show you how this works. Now, there's a couple things. Yes, people are talking about VEO3, but no one's really talking about how you can actually use it to improve your business and make money online. See, when you tap into it the right way, you're able to make these really amazing videos that you can use as ads or even sell them to other businesses as a service. So I'll show you exactly how that works. And then secondly, the second problem is that VO actually defaults their content to 8 seconds. I'll show you how this works. And up until recently, literally this past couple days, you couldn't make videos longer than 8 seconds. But they came out with an update that when you know how to use it, you can actually bypass that whole thing and create these videos that are effectively as long as you like. And so I'm going to show you how I've been able to do that. When you are able to learn and master this, you're able to make these videos that are really really amazing. And so I mapped out on a Google Doc what I'm going to show with you here today. I'm going to show you a couple things. So this is one of the guys that works with me. I actually took photos of them, and they're not going to like this when they see this video, but I actually animated them to say things they'd never say before. I'll show you a couple of those. This was just me experimenting with AI, right? I like to test these things out and see what's possible. This is Bryce works with me, an old photo of him standing in front of his car. And it's funny, you'll see what I did with him here. And then I wanted to test the limits. Okay, so what's possible? So I took old school Vegas and created a mafia scene where there's Lego mafia in Vegas that are going and doing things. And then I was like, okay, so obviously that's all fun. I'm just testing the limits of it. But how can I take this and actually apply this to business? So this is one of my clients, Christian. What I did is I actually took a photo of him. I took it, I dropped it into an AI generation tool. I'll show you how this works. Created this video, this image of him, literally with his logo on the shirt, and was able to create these whole ads around it. I went from 8 second clips to full 60-second ads where he's animated version of him is driving a Lamborghini, and I'll show you the full version of that. So that's what I want to talk about here today. I'm going to give you this whole framework, this whole system, so you can go out and hopefully use this in your business or go out and sell this to clients. You know, I do know animators, the best ones charge in some cases thousands of dollars for short clips. And so you'll be able to go and you can actually sell this to clients or use it in your own business. What's crazy is, yes, this is VO3. It's powerful what you can do with it. But a year ago, uh, people were saying like, oh, it's AI's close, but it's not there. It's going to be a long time. But we're at the point where it's almost indistinguishable what's created with these tools from reality. So whether you're someone that's brand new to marketing, or maybe you're trying to grow your business online and stay ahead of the curve, make sure you watch through this whole video. If you get any value from it, the like button is right below this video. You can click like. You can also click subscribe. It's going to help out this channel a lot. And really, my mission is to help people get their hands on AI and learn how to use it. Because right now, with the way AI is you're either using it and you're learning how to use it, or you're going to be displaced by it to some degree or another. So I want to make sure that you get all the information you possibly can. And then finally here, as a way of saying thanks for being here, I've got a free course breaking down how to use AI in the description. So if you want to learn how to use AI either for your own business or build a business through AI, you can click that link. So let's go ahead and dive into this. This is the, let's see here. So I've got a Google Drive here with some videos I made. Basically the way this worked is I took this photo of Christian here. And let me open this up in VEO here. So Christian works for me. This is a different Christian than another Christian. I know, confusing, right? But what I was able to do is, I hope you can hear this. I will play this and I hope this comes through.
My name is Christian Collins, but people just call me Captain Collins.
He nicknamed himself Captain Collins. So this
Where
video. I also have a video here. Where is it? Um, right here. Where check this out.
I love pizza rolls. Two a day keeps the police away.
Uh, Long story, but I told him to get a healthy lunch the other day instead of eating pizza rolls, and he got pulled over and got a ticket. So, um, that's the inside joke on that one. But this is Bryce, works for me as well. I made this video here.
My name is Bryce, and welcome to Pimp You Ride, Minnesota version.
Oh, isn't that crazy? What can be done? And then last one I'll show you for now. This was a video I made.
Whoa, look out! Hold on.
So, let's try to do it. You can kind of tell there's some things that in this video in particular, but I kind of just threw this in real fast, but you can kind of see, like, the way we're kind of getting in, it's a little bit weird. But the reality is this was just all this was is a photo. This photo I dropped in here and I made this whole video. So maybe I'll show you if I have time some of these other ones, but that was how I kind of started out testing it out. I was like, what can be done here, and what can we do to actually uh create this? So basically, the way this works is you come in here, and there's different options. Okay, when you sign up for VEO, you can do text to video, frames to video, or ingredients to video. Ingredients to video doesn't work yet for VEO 3. There's different models. Okay, there's VEO 3, there's VEO 2, VEO 3 quality, and VEO 2 quality. So basically, the one you want to use for most cases is VEO 3 fast, because you're going to get audio from it. That's where you're actually getting that sound. But this one right here, VEO 2, doesn't give you any audio. So, and it's a much less, it's not as quality. VEO 3 really is what you want to be using. Okay. So, um, same thing with Bryce's videos. All I did was I just took the image of him, and I put it in, and I prompted it to say, put the whatever you want the prompt to be. It's really, really crazy what can be done. So I'm sitting here and I'm kind of experimenting with the AI. I'm having fun. I'm just joking around with it, and I'm curious what can really be done. See, the thing with it is up until just recently, you could only make these like short 8-second clips. And so you can see all the clips I showed you, they're about 7 or 8 seconds long. Okay. And if I come in here, I created this Lego video that is 60 seconds long. Okay. So basically, I'll play just a clip of this. And then if you're interested, maybe I'll link this below so you can watch the full 60-second video. But let me just play a clip for you.
Tonight, it all changes.
All right, so you get the gist of it. So I'll copy the full link below in the description for you to check out. But you can see this video here was 50 some odd seconds, and I sent this to my client Christian, who's become a good friend now. And I said, dude, I was able to create this with AI, and he was like, dude, that's crazy. I want to make an ad like this. No one's really doing it. No one's really, not that I'm seeing, making high quality ads in this way. So what I did is I took that. So let's just kind of backtrack here. I got 5 steps for you guys to make this content. Number 1, decide on the theme. What do you want to do? What's the kind of clip? What kind of video are you trying to make? So in this case, I decided to make a Lego video of Christian. All right. And yeah, Lego video Christian. So I went and grabbed a photo from his site right here, this one in particular, and I used Sora. Okay, so what Sora is I have it right here. So what Sora is it's basically it's actually part of ChatGPT. So if you go to ChatGPT and you're paying for it, and you go to the sidebar on the left side, you can actually click and it'll open Sora, SOAR. But what it is you can the way it works is you can actually describe what image you want, and you paste the image in here. You upload the image, and it'll spit it out. And so you can see what I have here. I actually use it for a client. This is a webinar I'm building for a client right now. And I actually am making these really cool images. These kind of look like the ChatGPT ones, but what's really powerful is when you take this and combine it with the VEO 3. So at first I put the image in, and it kind of came in like this, and then I just kind of kept reprompting it until I got what I wanted. All right. So I saw this one. This one had his little tattoo on it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. But obviously, he wants to be a Lego arm, not a human arm. And so I was prompting it. I kept kind of re-prompting it a few times. And then I got these ones that look cool. These ones. And I think the clip I ended up using was, let's see. I think it was like one of these ones. And then I was like, oh, but take this logo, and I pasted the logo in, and then it made these ones. Okay. And so I ended up using these, and then I had this idea to make one like this where he's kind of holding rent checks and stuff. And so this was the first kind of experiment. But the thing is at this time I kind of forgot that you could make more extended videos, longer videos. So what I did was I made this, and I took the first let me see, I have these somewhere. So I have these videos here. Let me show you of Christian. So I created these hooks. All right, so let me show you this.
Did you know regular people are buying apartments that pay them every month?
So my thought was I can make these little hooks using AI, and then I can transition to a video of him dressed
When
the
you
same.
own multifamily, you don't just get one rent check. You get a stack of
And then I didn't really know what the script was going to be for the ad, but I remembered. I was like, oh, I can make longer videos. So I took one clip, and I realized you can like combine them.
You own multifamily,
So basically the way it works is you take one clip, you can then combine it with the next clip.
you don't just get one rent check of them.
So then I
Just
took one
don't
clip,
buy hotels in
and then I took another clip.
Washington.
Here's a hotel in Washington that wasn't the best business move. So that's a kind of an inside joke. As you can see, I like to joke around with my friends when it comes to stuff like this. So, but this is kind of the journey I went on. Okay. So now let me just show you how this actually works. All right. So this is the VEO 3 project I was using. And so basically the way this works is I took the Sora image. Let me go way down here. Okay. So the image that was generated in Sora, and I took it in here, and you select frames to video. And then you take this plus and you click upload right here, and you upload the video or the image. And so in this case, I uploaded, see me messing with all my friends, and then I got to business here. I uploaded, let's say this one right here. Okay. And so then I take this and I put in the prompt here, take the provided image and make a video of the Lego man saying in an energetic tone, hey, and welcome to my YouTube video. Okay. And this is as simple as that. So then I hit enter. It's going to take a few moments to process. So while it does, I'll show you kind of the idea. So this is what.
Forget single family. Multifamily is where the real money's.
So you kind of have to take it and you prompt it, and you keep prompting it until you get what you want. Now, a lot of people think that AI is they don't prompt it right, or they don't get the right thing in it. The thing is, if you prompted AI, if you get the wrong output with AI, it means it gave you the wrong input. So it's on you to constantly keep prompting it until you get the input you wanted, or the output you wanted. Okay. So I was doing this, and then I kind of realized I could make a joke about it, and was able to do that. And so you see what this will come out in probably it'll take a minute, 1 to 2 minutes to generate, and I'll show you what that looks like. So that was kind of the way I processed it. Now, the way that you create these scenes, okay, I'll show you in this next project here, is really the secret sauce. The scenes is where you can go and make these longer videos. So let me scroll down to the bottom here. So this was the what's happening here? Here we go. This was the first image I uploaded. Okay, so I uploaded the king of Sora. So then I further prompted this, and then we put him with a cape and a Lamborghini. Okay, so I took, I think, this one right here. I uploaded it, and I said, oh, and then this is where we wrote the script. All right, so we came in here, we wrote a whole script up for this using ChatGPT. And ChatGPT was able to not just write the script, but it kind of gave us the various scenes and the process throughout the whole thing. So then I took that and one scene at a time, this is really important, one scene at a time, you put the image in and you can see how I prompted it. Okay, so the Lego hops into, the character waves and says, "Hello, peasants." And then the Lego man hops into the Lamborghini, revs the engine, and drives off. So just for this example, I'll show you another case here. It says, "Hello, peasants. Want to be rich like me?" Obviously, this is meant to be a joke, but let me just show you what this looks like. Okay, so I hit enter. It's going to take a moment to process, but let me just show you how the first clip.
Hello, peasants.
So this is the first clip we used. Now, what you do is you click add to scene. Now, this is really where the power comes out. So if I play this,
Hello, peasants.
get in the car, what this allows you to do is if you click this plus right here, it actually gives you the ability in VEO 3, which by the way, I skipped over this, but I'm using this thing called labs.google, uh, labs.google, and then it's flow/fx/tool/flow. Flow is where you can come and have this project builder. It took me a while to figure out how to actually use VEO 3. Basically, to get VEO 3, you need a Gemini Pro subscription, and then you can go into this labs .google and fx.tools/flow. I'll leave a link below in the description as well for you to be able to take advantage of that. But basically, the way this works is at the end you have this plus button here, and so what people were doing is they were teaching you to use extend, but you don't want to use extend. See, if I use extend, what's going to happen is, let me say, like, the Lego man drives off a Lego cliff into a Lego ocean. It's going to say this feature is not supported by VEO 3, switch to VEO 2, and that's going to basically result in us having no audio. All right. And we want audio. That's like the most important thing of this whole thing. So what you can do is, instead of using extend, you take this right here, you drag it to the last frame, and then you choose jump to. It's kind of confusing because this is basically the same as extend. I think it's meant to be like cutting to like a totally different scene, but it takes the first scene here, right here, and makes the first frame, and then it continues it. So it's basically the same as extend. I think it's just extend is supposed to take some of the context from earlier and use it. But yeah, this is going to produce this video here. This feature is not, yeah, so it is being produced right now. See? So it's producing this video. So if I come into the video we had produced earlier while we were waiting, check this out. And we'll come back and I'll show you what was produced here and how we can keep building and extending this scene. Okay, so let me just watch this video.
Hey, and welcome to my YouTube video.
Okay, see?
Hey, and welcome to my YouTube video.
So I'd say like this kind of okay. It's kind of like a little bit of a lame clip. So let's do this. So let's reprompt this.
Hey,
And by the way, a good way to get good with AI is just do things that are testing the limits of it. Like, I like to just have fun with it and test things. And that was all those videos of me messing with my friends was just getting used to it, right? And kind of experimenting with it. Don't need to be too serious because I was able to test the limits. Oh, I can make this video. I can extend it. I can do this. I can't do that. That's really the most important thing when learning AI is to know how far you can push it and what to do and what not to do. So just my recommendation for you would be just go watch it, to go like check in something and test it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna do I'm gonna make a different one. I say like take the provided image and make the Lego man do a backflip, and we'll see what comes out while whistling the happy birthday song. I have no idea if this is gonna come out right, and no idea what's gonna happen there. But let's jump back into our video. So now it's produced the second part of this clip. So let's watch and see what happened. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute.
Hello,
That's
peasant.
not really what I was thinking would happen. I figured it'd be like a big cliff, like but let's watch the whole thing from the start.
Hello, peasants.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so
Hello.
now let me say, okay, so now we want to extend, right? So let's say we want to keep this going. So click on the last frame. I click on not extend. I click on jump to, and now I'm going to say an army of Lego rescue people, helicopters, and rescue boats. Boats come to uh, rescue the crashed Lego man in the ocean. Oh, this is hilarious. And so you can see how you can have fun with it. But if you can have fun with it and find a way to make it make money for you, obviously that's the best of all things. So it'll make that. Let that produce. We'll jump back to the other clip we have going here, and then I'll show you what the end product actually created for the videos. Before I do that though, I want to show you what's kind of cool is when you're doing these prompts, when you're doing it in the scene builder, it's just going to show you one of the clips, but you can actually select how many outputs there are. So you can select 1 to 4, and so each one obviously uses more of their credits. But if you are doing 2, like I did in my case, there's actually 2 options. So let's see how this one looks. Oh, that's funny. See, what's funny is this cliff is actually more like what I was expecting, but the other ocean is better. So there is ways you can actually come in here and you can actually trim the clips. They have like a mini editor I'll show you. When we come back to the scene builder, you can kind of actually trim these clips. But let's jump back over here and then we'll come back and look at that, and then I'll show you how the final product came out. All right, so that's funny. Yeah, so this is interesting. So when we look at this, it came out really weird, right? Like he's doing a backflip, but like he doesn't really land it. And again, like the idea is just like, oh, AI sucks. No, what sucks is I gave it a really bad prompt. Okay. So if we wanted to do a better job of this, I'm not going to do this because we're going to be pushing time here. So it's going to be a really long video if I do this. But really, what we want to do is we want to take I'd reprompt it. I'd say have him bend his knees and then have him make sure he lands it, and I'd give it further prompts to be better. But just wanted to kind of show you the output here. So let's watch this clip and then let's jump in and I'll show you guys how the actual ad came out, and you can kind of imagine what that would look like.
Hello, peasants.
Crazy to see what's possible. Something like this, I never would imagine just that I would be able to make something like this. They have like this little playroom thing. It's just like, this is amazing. Like if you saw this on YouTube, you would just assume that someone has this crazy Lego set that they're doing. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys that. Let me jump in here, show you guys how the final ad came out. And show you that. And I'll leave these videos linked out so you can watch them if you want to check them in.
Hello, peasants.
Have you ever wanted to be a king and drive a super fast sports car?
Let me show you how to buy apartment buildings with little to no money
You see
down.
the voice kind of changes. That's one thing like to get a more consistent voice.
We will talk about 3 things: seller financing, the zero down method, and how to get private capital.
I think speeding
As a
down
bonus,
would be
I'll
really
show
good.
you how to get paid 6 figures a year buying real estate that pays you for the rest of your life. Buy a building like that one or like that one.
Spots are limited. Register for the webinar below. Let's go buy some apartments. am the king of this road. My ride is fast and I'm ready to roll.
What's interesting is this. So there you go. There's that. So what I'm going to do with this is we're going to take this and we're going to run this as a Facebook ad. Christian came and put his own voiceover on one because I think the voicing we need to do some edits with.
Hello.
But a video like that, if you're a marketing company like I am, or you're you're someone that's looking to sell like this.
Hello.
Even with me, like I could easily charge hundreds of dollars for this for a current client that's already paying me a significant amount of money on a monthly basis. And so with this, we come in here and you could have a whole business making videos like this, charging $300 to $500 for an ad like this, and be able to do it. And most people don't even know this is possible. I'll show you just a snippet of the one that he did with the voiceover, and then let's talk about putting this all together and how it comes together.
Hello, peasants.
Let me see, he added background music. It's also
Tired of being a brokey? Hey, it's Christian. I found the secret formula to turn $0 into hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rental properties. And the best part is anyone can do the same thing. This Wednesday, I'm going to show you how. Through creative methods like seller financing, zero down bank financing, private capital, I'm going to show you how to play the game like that one over there. Look at that cat. Register here and click the link below.
So yeah, that's the summary of how to use these AI to create videos. With VEO3, I use ChatGPT and Sora in order to do it. The possibilities really are endless. What you can do, it's incredible. So what I want you guys to go out and do now is go out and test it. Let me know how you guys are able to, what you guys are able to do with it. I'll leave these videos linked below so you can check them out if you want in the description. You can see the full videos I created for fun. And yeah, hopefully this is of value to you guys and hopefully you learned something new. If you have value, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and look forward to making more videos like this and educating people. Because again, I think that AI is coming and going to take over a lot of people as jobs and affect a lot of people. And I don't want you to be one of them. So hopefully you can use the stuff I'm sharing with and apply it and stay on top of it and don't get left behind. With that, have a great day and we'll catch you guys in another video.